we are going to create a very simple screen shake feature. So when the player and the enemy collide, the screen then will shake and wobble. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the plus here. So I'm in my room. I've only got 2 rooms here. I'm in room 1. And what we're going to do, after you add a new layer to this room, you're going to look at adding an effect layer. Now, if you don't see this for whatever reason, you're using an older version of GameMaker, you'll either need to upgrade it, or I do have another tutorial which I'll link in the description below, and that will take you to a slightly older way of doing this. This way, though, is neat, tidy, and it's very quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a new effect in, and we're going to rename this effect, and I'm just going to call this shake. In reality, it doesn't really matter what we name it, just remember what we name it here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change this effect type, and we're going to look down this list, and you will see there is one there for screen shake. Now, as this layer is turned on, you can see the screen started to move. You do have some properties that you can change. So you can change the magnitude there. So you can see the shake is a little bit more vigorous. And you can see there, we can also change the shake speed. So you can see the shake, the actual wobble on it is a bit more ferocious. So what we can do is, once you're happy setting your parameters, you can turn this off and then it resets back to normal. Now, what we will end up doing is we are going to use a collision event. So when the player and the object collide, the screen layer, the shake layer, is going to be turned on and then turned off. So to do this, we are going to make a new object, and we're going to create a new object here, and we're going to call this OShake. Now, the good way to do it, the advantage of doing this is that we can create a shake object and then we can add it to however many enemies we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an event, and I'm going to say a collision with the object player. Now, our OShake isn't technically going to be colliding with our player, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be linking this OShake and our enemy together. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to look for a special tool here called Set Layer. And it's this one here. It looks like a set of windows. And as you can see, it's got Set Layer Visibility. So what we want to do is when the player and whatever object collide, we need to say, right, turn on the layer. So the layer is actually called Shake. And we need to make sure it's visible. Now, if we just leave that as it is, then what will happen is the player and the enemy will collide and it'll just continue to shake. So we need to get a way now to stop this. Now, the easiest way to stop this is to use an alarm. So what we're going to do is drag in an alarm here. And I want this screen shake to last for about 1 second. So I'm going to put a countdown there of 60. Remember, GameMaker uses 60 frames per second, so 60 is actually 1 second. We're going to add an alarm, and we're going to use alarm 0. And then what we're going to do is turn this layer off. So again, I've used the same properties. And we just leave that then to non-visible. Now, the last thing we need to do with this is we need to give it a child. So you can see their parent, child. So what I'm going to do is add my enemy object here. Now, if you've got enemies on different levels, you can add them all in here. If you've got different enemies just in one level, you can just add them all here. Now, when we compile this now, what you'll see is this will move. And let's just go here and let's get, there you are. So every time then we get hit, you can see the screen shaking and our player is reset. So that's a nice, simple, easy way to do a screen shake.